This portion of Dream Car Garage is brought to you by Oddball Kustoms. Oddball Kustoms, the way we see it.
Welcome back to the Oddball Custom segment. When Dream Car approached us to do a build for the show, we really looked at the various genres of car that we like doing. For me, it came naturally for me to go to late 60s, early 70s. So I really looked at that time period and it felt as though we had to build something of that time frame for the shop, because that's what we like doing here. So what we did here was very technical. A 3-minute segment each week doesn't cover enough, so I'm just gonna give you a quick real recap of the car going back together so we get everything covered in there. The body came from a riverbed in Kansas. When we had it, it was out in our snowy compound. It was frozen to the ground. We brought it in, had to let it thaw out. On the first semi-warm day, we took it outside and power washed it. We made the chassis up to fit the bill. We couldn't find anything else in the market that we liked at the time. The car originally came from a wrecking yard and stuck in the field, so it was bent. We had to straighten her out and then get it on the chassis, get the roof on it, stand back, look at it, and figure out where we had to go to there. We can only do it in little steps. The dash, we took from a wrecking yard, cut out of a 57 Oldsmobile. It was frozen again, nice snowy day. We took the sled up there and brought it back into the shop, took 16 inches out of it, got it in place. The rims, that's Raider. A Raider makes some great looking rims and tires, so for me, everything has to have those Raiders on it. Speedway helped us out with a lot of all the rear view mirror, the side mirrors, the latches, handles, everything. It all came from Speedway. They're great guys, one-stop shopping. The axle, rear axle, we had used up a lot of the axles from all the wrecking yards. Couldn't find any more, so I've come to rely on the 9-inch factory for the axles. They're great. A lot of the Hemi stuff came from hotheads, all the internals. So again, we've ordered a bunch of parts off from one-stop shopping. The oil pan was from Big Al's Toy Box. I needed a nice oil pan. It looks semi-modern, not stock, but I was looking for something a little bit more creative. The supercharger came from Parts Pro, local hot rods parts supplier. Great guys came on board, helped us out with the supercharger. Nice piece of kit. And of course, Concepts and Wheels. That's the home base here, Oddball Kustoms. We were a part of Concepts and Wheels. They used the technology from Concepts with the guys from audio and in the interiors and the paint shop to do everything in-house. With those guys, I would have had to farm everything out, but I love the fact I can keep it all here and keep control of it. So now we've entered the reassembly stage finally. So now I gotta go get the body. The body's just finished up in the paint shop now and start assembling the interior and the audio and all the other parts. Get out of my shop! I gotta go put this thing together.